Okay, this is the unit that we're doing at the moment called Nutrition in Term 2. And looking through the flip chart at the moment, you can see that the interactive whiteboard helps really well with these sorts of things, because we've got lots of ideas and we can turn them into some sort of idea about why we're doing what we're doing. And the children have come up with this great idea that nutrition is all about keeping our bodies healthy, and the information that we get from why we're studying nutrition will also help us to be informed for the rest of our lives. And with Southwell School we do fantastic things like developing good ideas about why we want to understand why we want to learn about nutrition. Here's some good examples of some of the things that we've come up with, some of the questions, some of the statements that we've got. And once we've got this idea, we have to go into some ideas about some brainstorming, and we can come back to this because the interactive whiteboard allows us to save it, come back to it, add to it, take things off it, depending on what we like. We can also interact with the board, so you can actually play with the food pyramid a little bit and actually find some things that are in the right place. Maybe the carrot shouldn't be down at the bottom and eat most, maybe it should be at the top, and we can have a discussion about that because the interactive whiteboard allows us to interact with the information that we've got on our screen. From that, we can also look at scanning pictures and actually manipulating the pictures to decide where the best things should be, and go back to that one and actually rearrange it to actually make it correct, and that could add to our knowledge of nutrition. There's also using it as just a normal board and actually interacting with the board in the normal way you'd use a whiteboard. Looking at labels and actually drawing over it and highlighting things and actually finding out what it is that's on a label to go with nutrition, that's always very good as well. We can also do great things like taking pictures and actually looking at how things work and looking at some of the thinking that goes along with the things about what I know, what I want to know, and what have I learnt, and we can go back to that because we can save it, and it's a good way to keep our ideas in one place. We can also go to other screens, and we can go down to looking at different information and deciding on what it is that they would use and what they would buy from a supermarket and put into their shopping for a balanced meal during a day. So there's lots of information that they can play with and they can look at and they can manipulate using the board. Thank you.
Yeah.